What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. Welcome to the Stock Goat YouTube channel. We're going to be covering the SoFi stock because we absolutely rocketed today. The stock was up 31% at one point today after the earnings yesterday, and the stock also showed extreme resilience, not having those massive dips we've seen in the past right after earnings. So this stock was showing some really good strength. And guys, we were breaking through walls left and right. So be sure to smash the like button. We're going to be giving you some updated info on those earnings that just came out. I'm going to give you some Q3 and Q4 numbers that we could be seeing. So be sure to smash the like button. Let's try and get this video over 2,000 likes. And don't forget to drop a comment. I'm telling you right now, guys, this is a stock that you do not want to miss. When the rockets come, the rockets are going to be coming hard. And once again, there's going to be a lot of creators coming out thinking they're experts in the SoFi stock. Guys, we've been following this stock for over a year. If you take a look at the SoFi stock search term on YouTube, StockGoat is the top creator covering the entire SoFi stock on YouTube. We are above Fox Business. We are above CNBC television, guys. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Let's try and get this channel up to 15,000 subscribers. And I assure you, I'm going to be keeping you guys updated daily on all the breaking news covering the SoFi stock. In my last video, we were just having a little bit of fun, and I was showing you guys, I had a bunch of, bottles that I bought, and someone said, oh, you were just using the exact same bottle. Someone was moving it behind your computer screen. Guys, I do not do that. I'm telling you, I got like 2 tanks of these. These are like $30 bottles, and I also have a whole nother tank on the other side. So guys, we are going to be celebrating, and this is the Bullet Old Fashioned Cocktail. And let's just take a big shot, see what we can do. I don't have these on ice yet, or haven't put this one in the fridge, but let's just get a shot before we get into the video. Cheers on a great day. I also want to make a toast to SoFi management for moving the earnings up 10 days, getting us away from that CPI data, and also getting our earnings ahead of all these other fintechs that are just not strong management and have not been, keeping their companies in check. Getting greedy in crypto and stuff like that options. SoFi is a well-diversified business, and it is starting to show. So cheers to that. Woo! Let's get into the video. All right, guys, we can see the market was absolutely skyrocketing today. S&P 500 green, Dow green, NASDAQ tech heavy 2.5%, Russell 1.4. We can see SoFi finished today up 28%, guys. I believe at one point it was about 31%, and we're holding up very strong in the after hours, down about 1.5%. The big wall that we needed to break through was that $8 range. It was going from 100 to 200,000 sell walls, and we surpassed that wall once Anthony Noto did the CNBC interview, which I'm going to be uploading the interview, when it comes out. But market cap right now should be around 7.5 billion. I don't believe Yahoo Finance is updated, but take a look at this volume, guys. Absolutely insane. I still think we're going to get some high volume the next couple of weeks, but take a look at this. Volume was 146 million today. Average volume, let's just say 40 million. So we were almost quadruple normal volume, guys. This is absolutely insane. And we also have some price target updates. It looks like Mizuho was the first one. Dan Dolev, he upgraded the price target from $7 to $8. I don't even know why these guys, cover these stocks, because their price targets don't make any sense. They skyrocket them in a bull market, they cut them in a bear market, and then they don't raise them when the stocks do well. Everything is just messed up. I don't even follow these guys' price targets. I'm just keeping you guys updated. And then we also have Credit Suisse, maintains neutral, ups his price target from $8 to $8.50. So literally a 50-cent upgrade. So these guys are just losing it, and I just really want to see what Bank of America comes out and says, because we know Bank of America has the lowest price target on SoFi out of all 10 analysts, which is a $7 stock. So I am actually excited to see Bank of America. I wouldn't even be surprised if they cut their price target. I truly believe that you should not be able to cover a bank if you are a bank. SoFi is officially a bank. These guys, these legacy banks, Morgan Stanley, Goldman, and Bank of America, they should not be able to cover SoFi and, manipulate the stock, on days they, feel like they should just cut price targets. All right, guys, we're going to go back to that SoFi investor presentation that just came out for Q2 2022 last night. And remember, SoFi didn't give us the Q3 and Q4 guidance. They just packed it all in together. So what I'm going to do for you guys is just break it down for you and, split it up to what I believe we're going to be seeing for Q3. And remember, guys, I had like a 95 percentile on, revenue expectations, deposit growth. So guys, I am literally on point with these numbers. I just know where SoFi likes to go in their beats, usually 5 to 10% beats on their guidance. But take a look at this. Revenue 830 to 835, year-over-year growth 49 to 50. Adjusted EBITDA, oh, I'm really liking this EBITDA, guys. 75 to 80 million in the back half of the year. This is insane. EBITDA margin is jumping to 9%. That's that bank charter kicking in for you. I also want to look at deposits, see how big our deposits can get by the end of the year, guys. Remember, we got $2.7 billion worth of deposits. This is because of that 1.8% APY, people sticking their money in, trying to get a return in this high inflation environment. Remember, SoFi is adding about, $100 million per week. And if you take the next, 2 quarters, that's going to be like, 24 weeks of continuous deposit gains. So I'm going to show you the numbers that I came up with on the deposit. And the last thing is members. We could see that the last 3 quarters were 523,000, 408,000, and 450,000. So we'll do a little bit of a projection for the next 2 quarters to see what we can finalize. So we're going to be looking at everything, guys. We're going to be looking at Q3 revenue, Q4 revenue, adjusted EBITDA for both quarters, projection on the members, and projection on the deposits, just because SoFi, can't really go that far out because, they want to keep it really, really small, their guidance. They don't want to do a full year and miss, and then the stock starts tanking. So I'll just give you guys a projection because I know SoFi doesn't want to come out and give these types of expectations. Now, remember, guys, adjusted EBITDA has been cut back drastically because SoFi put out their full year guidance at the beginning of their, Q4 announcement when they announced it. And remember, guys, they said they were going to do $180 million in EBITDA right here at 11% EBITDA margin. They had to cut that back drastically. If we go over to the full year 2022 guidance now that student loans have been, freaking pushed out 2.5 years, they had to literally cut their EBITDA by almost, $70 million plus, all the way down to 109. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Student loans are so profitable. If these come back in the back end of 2022, we're looking at a blowout 2023 year. I mean, this stock could soar to crazy, crazy all-time highs. We're talking $30 plus very easily if these student loans come back, because SoFi is going to be turning a profit extremely quick. And guys, I've been having, dozens and dozens of bears come on my YouTube channel and tell me, you're delusional. This pig has too large of a float. Got this pig. This stock is diluted to crap. It can't move. Too many outstanding shares. Guys, I've heard everything you can hear in the book, and I kept my conviction because I know what is going to be happening with this bank charter. And as you guys can see, the short interest was 19% literally heading into this week, maybe 18% or so. And that's why you're seeing this absolute insane rip, because those people shorting are not closing out their positions, and they're getting hammered because there's big money in there that are not necessarily banks that are buying the stock. Hedge funds don't have to be a bank. They can be just billionaire investors, and that's who I think is coming in with the retail, buying up this stock heavy. And this market cap is so low that, like I've been telling you guys, we can go so much higher. I just did a little update on my Twitter about the Lucid earnings. Lucid is a $30 to $35 billion company, and SoFi is a $7 billion company with, quadrupled the revenue. Isn't that insane how, that company has a market cap valuation 400% higher than SoFi? It's just how some of these stocks go in speculation sectors, like an EV sector. We are getting absolutely destroyed as a fintech right now. We're trading at 4 times sales. That is like Toys R Us level, while, these other stocks with, barely any revenue are trading 20 to 30 times sales. We have a lot of room to run, and I'm telling you right now, those hedge funds are going to come in, jump up that market cap really quickly, just continuing to add, because they see the future, and the future is this bank charter turning a profit, and they love to see, these deposits absolutely exploding. That's what CNBC was talking about today, asking a lot of questions to Anthony Noto about the deposits, which is very, very important. All right, guys, we know that SoFi's deposits are about $2.7 billion right now. If they're adding about $100 million per week, 2 quarters, that's going to give you 24 weeks, I believe, 3 months. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. That's going to be about $2.4 billion in additional deposits. We're going to be looking at $5.1 billion of deposits on the balance sheet. This could take lending capabilities to an all new, all-time high, especially if student loans come back, guys. They're going to be able to lend out massively in personal loans and also student loans. And then maybe if the rates come down a little bit, we could see those mortgages jump up a little bit. But guys, that's insane. That's a real company. That's not a meme stock or a speculation company. You're talking $5 billion of money sitting in a fintech bank. This is for real, guys. SoFi users are around 4.3 million right now, estimated, let's say 450 for Q3 and 450 for Q4. That's 900K. Your users are going to jump to 5.2 million users. These are high quality users. We're talking 740 average FICO score, 140,000 plus income, guys. These people are also, diversifying once they get to the platform. They are adding products, guys. Cross buying is accelerating. People are sticking with the SoFi platform. I'm telling you right now that 1.8% APY is going to continue to reel in these customers. There's no telling where SoFi could be at next year. I mean, we're talking 7, 8, 9 million users. This company is doing everything right. They are targeting high income customers that are underserved by these legacy banks. And these legacy banks just continue to talk while they're getting their market share just ripped away from them by these neobanks like a lending club as well. Revenue and EBITDA, guys. Q3, I'm estimating once we looked at the investor presentation for the full year, $390 million in revenue, EBITDA $35 million, guys. If you look at the 2021 comps, the comparisons, they did about 260 million last year in Q3. That's 50% growth. That's exactly what we just had. Back-to-back 50% growth, guys. We are going to be killing it. $35 million in EBITDA will be the highest all-time as well. And SoFi also said you're going to really see the EBITDA jump on the back end in Q4. Q4 would be around $440 million. EBITDA $50 million, guys. 2021 comp comparison, 280 million. That's 58% growth. So we're accelerating into the Q4 because remember last year in Q4, student loans got ripped away from us by Joe Biden when he did that further extension that really hammered SoFi's earnings, and they didn't have a lot of growth because they were spending so much in marketing expenses into the student loans. That's why they cut out full year guidance for student loans. So guys, these numbers are looking ridiculous right now. I mean, I'm telling you right now, this is not no, neobank, up and coming player. This company is looking at turning a profit potentially Q4, Q1 if these student loans come back very, very shortly. So right now, we just saw Q1 to Q2 losses decline. That's another thing CNBC was talking about today. You don't really hear them, hyping up SoFi. They were impressed. Deposits accelerating, losses coming down. It doesn't get better than that. And also, they're just smoking these, estimates. So we are looking like we are about to absolutely explode. That's why the stock was flying up 31% today, guys. This is not no, multi-million dollar penny stock. This is a billion-dollar company. Big money is flowing in very, very quickly. And I'm telling you, it's been a painful, past 6 months, just absolutely getting rocked and plummeted. You got to hold through these times because the company is just developing even faster and faster, getting better and better. While the market was doing absolutely terrible, guys, all we got to do is just wait it out, get this CPI inflation down, and then, things are just going to get better for these companies and fintechs that are just stealing this market share because everybody is switching to non-cash. So I'm liking what I'm seeing, guys. This is insane deposits. This is insane on the users. Revenue growth, 50 to 58%. They're just going very, very consistently. They're not skyrocketing out, chasing, trends like a crypto trend. And now Robinhood is really paying the price, just getting smoked 3/4. SoFi is diversified, and the CEO also said they're just looking for, whatever they're in for that, part of the year. They just follow the trends. They don't chase anything. They just change their rates up and stuff, change their marketing, and whatever works, they just stick with it. And that's what you want to see. Management that knows how to diversify and pivot extremely quick. If you made it to the end of the video, I want to say I really do appreciate it. I enjoyed doing this video for you guys. SoFi is looking like a true player right now, taking over the fintech industry over the other 5 companies and leading the way, guys. And that's why you saw the entire fintech market try to follow us today. We are absolutely killing it. These earnings are getting better and better, and your bank charter is just getting warmed up because it only had like 2 full months of exposure on the lending side. So Q3 is going to be the big blowout. We're going to see that EBITDA skyrocket. So once again, my name's Kyle. Hope you have a great day. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Be sure to smash the like button. Don't forget to drop a comment. Have a good day.